We all wish we could bring our Disney vacation home with us, right? To have that Disney feeling every day? Well, why not start your day the Disney way with a Disney blend from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company? With over 23 varieties to choose from the French bistro you find in your resort room to the Yachtsman Steakhouse and Gico, of course, and now Joffrey's newest Disney blend, Le Cellier. Why not start your day with that Disney magic? Order yours today at Joffreys.com.
This is Jonathan.
This is Olivia. This is Tiffany.
And we just arrived at Tom Sawyer Island. If you look to our right, we have a wonderful view of the Haunted Mansion. And you're listening to the Resort Loop podcast, the gateway to magic, with Bob and Tim, or Tim and Bob. And we're having a magical day. See you, everybody.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. LooperMeet's coming fast. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar. Why do you say that? You sound a little nervous.
Not nervous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a little social anxiety going on. Nothing too bad. I'm actually okay. But how about that open, Bob? Let's get into the show.
How about that open? Thank you so much, Jonathan, Olivia, and some other small child that we listen. We love the kids.
Love them.
We listened to that probably 100 times.
Yeah, exactly. We played it backwards.
We came up with a bunch of names that most likely are not correct.
No.
So we're just going to go with and some small child. So thank you to Jonathan and for letting his kids be on the show. So if other people in Looper Nation want to send us a show open, how would they go about doing that, Tim?
Well, you can always email us at Tim at ResortLoop.com or Bob at ResortLoop.com, or you can pick up that phone and dial area code 414
WDW
Loop, and they get you right here. Get you right here.
Easy.
Right to the studio phone.
Easy. I like it.
How could you not?
And hey, don't forget, send in, we do all of these tips and stuff, the one tip and the top 5 and all that.
Right.
You guys can call those in too.
Oh, wait.
Or send an audio file. We'll be more than happy.
We'll do your one tip. Give us a one tip topic.
To put those out there.
Love it.
Record something for us. That'd be awesome. We'd love to put you out there.
Exactly.
So, unless, of course, you're wanted by the police or anything, then you probably don't want to do that.
No.
So.
But Bob, before we go, we have a few supporters I'd like to mention from our Patreon page at ResortLoop.com/support.
Oh, absolutely. We love those guys.
Joining us on board is Joseph Kalinsky, Tommy Karras, and Aaron Lynn. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. By the way, don't forget, Loopers, everybody that's on the Patreon supporting the show, they're going to get that inside track.
That's right.
And you guys are going to get a little special preview of some stuff that's going to be coming up at LooperMeet. So stay tuned. That's coming shortly.
It's coming fast.
Yeah. Next. What are we? We're within 2 weeks.
Under 2 weeks. We'll be back home in 2 weeks.
Week and a half.
I know. Crazy.
Man. Tim's very excited.
I'm so excited.
He is so excited.
I'm excited to meet people.
What else you got over there?
I have some new iTunes reviews.
Excellent.
And we may have fallen behind. We may or may not. We can't remember. We might read a couple extra ones here. I'm going to just play it safe. I don't want to exclude anybody. But one is Love These Guys from DTYY. I love listening to these guys. The Resort Loop podcast has become one of my favorite Disney podcasts. They are so lighthearted and fun. And they said thanks.
Oh, well, thank you. That we appreciate that.
Thank you, DTYY. We also have Matt at videomatt.com. He says, Bob and Tim, the host of Resort Loop, have great chemistry and make me laugh every time I listen. The only thing I would change about this podcast would be to make it a daily show.
No.
Ooh.
No.
It's not holiday-thon enough. It would make my commute much more enjoyable. Thank you, Tim and Bob. I look forward to hearing from you Monday through Friday. Well, but Matt, you can keep looking forward. We appreciate the kind words.
Matt,
man,
feel free to go back to episode 1 and listen to them all over again.
And we don't recommend that to just everybody.
No, right, exactly. Most people are going, no,
Exactly.
we don't want to hear them Monday through Friday. Are you kidding?
And then, exactly. Stephanie Yanes, 23. This is without a doubt the best Disney podcast out there. Bob and Tim talk about everything Disney, and they are not only informative, but they're also pretty funny. I love the podcast. P.S. They have the perfect voice for radio. #Gondolas. I think we did read her before.
We did read that, and I'm still...
Because you said to put her name on a list, and I didn't put it on the list. That's why I read it.
Yeah,
again.
I was just checking the list.
I'm trying to have your back there, Stephanie.
Stephanie's right there on the...
Sorry. Well,
right there.
All right, we'll highlight her. We won't read that one again.
Number 16. She's right there. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
I know you are. A couple more. We have Kimley 1. After spending years listening to other Disney podcasts, I'm amazed that I never stumbled upon this one before. It's simply the best.
Oh, my.
I know, she's quoting Tina Turner. As a fellow DVC owner, it's great to listen to others and I can relate to and share my Disney obsession with. Love the dad jokes, too. The whole group seems like the kind of people I want to hang out at Captain Cook's with. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Maybe even the Pineapple Lanai.
And at the last LooperMeet, that's where we were. So
nice.
Hopefully, Kimley will make it to this LooperMeet in a week and a half. That'd be awesome.
Exactly. And we also have we have a couple here, so I hope everyone's not minding these. Colette Dances. She says, driving with Bob and Tim, or is it Tim and Bob? Living in L.A. with annual Disneyland Pass, I drive quite a bit. After one quick Disney lunch stop, a friend recommended the Resort Loop podcast on one of my many drives.
I like that friend. That's a good friend.
It's a solid friend. You can trust what they say. Well, after I heard, please stand clear of the doors, por favor, mantengas tejados de las puertas. I didn't do too bad. I was hooked and look forward to each episode with their witty banter, infectious laugh. Well, one of us is infectious. Bob's curmudgeon stance on the gondolas, and Tim's extra love of extra frosting on the cinnamon rolls at Gaston's Tavern in a cup. I remember.
In a cup, yeah.
My family and I spent every spring in Florida, and one year our Grandma B bought us a weekend at Walt Disney World, which quickly became a family tradition. Then my sister Danielle is hooked on the podcast, and hopefully the rest of the family will get on board with this podcast. It brings back so many memories, and hopefully we'll be picking up the tradition again soon. Because, by the way, she thinks a left coast LooperMeet would be awesome. See, she said left coast, and she's from there.
We got to try and do that. And yes, Resort Loop is a family-friendly family affair. I love it.
That sounds kind of conflicting, but still. We have another review from iFouts. See, I've been listening to this for the past 6 months, but didn't get around to writing a review. As an everything Disney dad and a DVC member, this is a must for my weekly podcast. Tim and Bob do an incredible job with news and topics, and my wife and I love the monthly DVC Roundtable. Great show, #LooperLife.
There you go.
Well, thank you, iFouts. I love it.
Everybody, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And again, our iTunes reviews go a long way for helping promote the show and let everybody know that we're out here. So let's keep building Looper Nation. We love it.
Build it.
So I do have some things, Tim.
Excellent.
This is the Tim Scott show so far.
What?
I love it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Way too much Tim voice. Let's move on to the sultry
They don't want to
voice.
hear the curmudgeon Bob. Anyway, hey, I've got a This Day in Disney History, Tim.
Okay.
From 2006. We got Winnie the Pooh. The great Winnie the Pooh celebrates his 80th birthday by receiving the 2,308th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in California.
Wow.
How about that?
I don't think I knew they had a star for Mr. Pooh.
I didn't realize there were that many of them.
Well,
but how cool is that? If anybody knows exactly where that's at, please let us know, because I couldn't find exactly where Pooh's star is at on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So that was all the way back. What would that be? Let's carry the 5, divide by 6, 11 years ago.
Wow. Strangely enough, that's the only Pooh you should not clean off the walkway of the stars or whatever that's called.
That's true. Just leave that Pooh right there.
Leave that Pooh. Don't touch it.
On that sidewalk. You could bend down and take a picture with it.
Again, only take a picture of that poo.
Tim.
Yes.
What are we going to talk about today?
We're gonna call this. It's another potpourri, tie up some loose ends show, get some stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
I kind of like this. It's kind of like batting cleanup. We got to clear the bases so we can move forward with our LooperMeet.
Absolutely. Hey, don't forget to head on over to our Facebook page or Twitter pages, and we have the one tip question that's out.
Oh yeah, for our upcoming show.
Make sure you put forth your one tip for World Showcase. We're doing quick service dining at World Showcase.
I love the dining questions and dining shows. Love it.
Me too. So, Tim, before we get started,
yes.
I know this is a potpourri show,
right?
But I think we need to go over our itinerary.
I think so. So everyone kind of knows what's going on. Updates will be coming on Facebook and Twitter, as you just said.
Absolutely. It's fluid. It's going to change. Some things could change. So, for example, we thought we were going to be there Friday morning at Walt Disney World on the 21st.
Right.
But it looks like we're going to get there around noon instead.
Yes, we were a little ambitious, I think, in our time frame.
Yes. Yes. That, and we thought we were a lot younger.
And we thought we could drive a lot faster. Without fear of tickets.
No, we can't afford tickets.
No, we can't.
So we're going to get there around noon. We're, of course, everybody knows we're staying at the All-Star Musics at Walt Disney World. And, come hunt us down. Don't be afraid.
That's right. What's your room number, Bob? Tell them your room number.
7. My room is 7.
And I'm 8.
Tim's is 8.
And they're connecting. Actually, I don't think they are.
We don't know, but no. That's where we'll be. And anyway, so that afternoon we're gonna take a little rest in the rooms, but then we're gonna head to Disney Springs.
Can't wait
that afternoon. So let us know where you guys are at. We'll let you know where to meet us, and we'll all get together and check out Disney Springs together. Do some shopping. Have some fun. We are going to turn in early that night.
We have to.
Why do we have to?
Because we're getting up early the next morning. We're going to cheer on all the runners, especially the Resort Loop Rocketeers, who are running that next day. Very excited.
Yep.
Which race is that? Which race is that? The 5K, the 8K, the 24-mile, 18-mile?
No, I think that's the 10K.
The 7.
This Saturday. I believe it's the 10K on Saturday.
Excellent.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna knock that out. Cheering on the Looper Nation and all the other runners running that Dark Side Challenge.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch the runners. I'm so excited to cheer those people on.
I'm going to be exhausted watching them run.
Well, you and me both. My knee's going to be aching just watching them.
It's exhausting watching people run. But we're going to try and be around the Crescent Lake area.
Yeah, somewhere
through either Boardwalk or Beach Club. Not sure which side they're going to be running on, but we'll be there.
Stay tuned. Details coming.
Details coming. Then at 2:00, Tim, over at Gasparilla's Grill.
At the Grand Floridian Beach Resort.
Floridian, 2:00, the official LooperMeet kicks off.
I'm excited.
You're going to come?
I'm going to be there.
That's awesome.
I know.
That's awesome.
And we're going to have some stuff. We'll have stuff.
Absolutely. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play some games. We got some swag for Looper Nation. And, again, if you want to find us, even if you can't make the LooperMeet, make sure you find us so you can get one of the highly coveted ResortLoop.com pins.
I know. We had to order more. So excited.
We did.
I know.
Yes. We can't wait to hand those out.
Oh, hand them out like they're candy.
So 2 to 4 at Gasparilla's, then we're going to hop on the monorail, take some rides on the monorail. We're going to interview you guys. Don't be nervous.
No, please.
There's no reason to be nervous.
You sure? Because I'm nervous.
There's
Looper
no
Nation should not be nervous.
Listen, this show, this tiny little show that we got here, it's only heard in 136 countries around the world. So don't feel like there's any pressure.
The little podcast that could.
The little pod, because of Looper Nation.
I know.
Tim.
They're great.
these guys, they have been wonderful to us. And that night, Saturday night, we got kind of a free evening. So, let us know what you guys want to do. You want to go over to Trader Sam's? You want to hang out at Downtown Disney again, or Disney Springs again?
Yeehaw Bob?
Yeehaw Bob, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe some fireworks.
They do fireworks there?
Maybe we can crash the campfire at Fort Wilderness. I like that. And watch a movie. You'd be unruly, though. You'd have your cell phone out.
I would.
It'd be horrible.
There'd be copyright issues because they'd probably be FaceTiming the movie live.
Oh, yeah. And I'm glad you bring that up, because if you can't make it to the LooperMeet, follow us on Facebook. We're gonna try and Facebook the LooperMeet live.
You'll be so sick of us by the time we hit this part on Saturday.
If they're not by now, Tim, we've got no apologies.
I suppose
it's their fault.
You know what you're getting into.
Then on Sunday, we're gonna do some more cheering on for the runners.
Yes.
Early Sunday morning, and then we're gonna head to the parks. So come and hang out at some of the parks with Tim and I, and we'll all get together and we'll go to whatever parks you guys want to go to and check some stuff out. The only thing we kind of really want to do is check out a little flower and garden, I think, right?
I absolutely want to. I'm so excited. I haven't been to a Food and Wine yet. I want to order some kind of food from some kind of kiosk. And I'll take recommendations.
What about ordering some kind of food at a gas station on the way down there? That won't be good enough?
That's risky, my friend. We've done shows on what kind of gas stations to stop in and what to do there before.
That is true. So, come join us. We're just so looking forward to meeting you guys and spending time with you guys. And, again, the whole thing's kind of fluid except for the LooperMeet. And, come and find us or let us know where you're at, and we'll come find you. All right?
That's right. Kind of stalker-like it sounds like, but okay. We'll come find you.
Listen, we're driving 1,000 miles to come find you.
Even if you've never listened to the show before, we're going to find you.
And we know there's a lot going on down there with the races and everything.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of folks down there. But, if you find some time, we would love to get with you guys.
Absolutely.
So, come on over and say hello. All right, switching gears.
Okay.
This is one of my potpourri that we're going to talk about.
All right.
Did you see?
I did not.
Now, this was back in 2015, the original case. Because we're not from the UK, so we kind of weren't following this.
Right, yes.
A British gentleman took his daughter out of school without permission to go to Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
The Supreme Court ruled last week that he broke the law.
Right.
So now get this. They did this through an 18-page ruling. This guy just took his daughter out of school. Now, she had been to school she had a 95% attendance rate.
Right.
At that. The vacation was going to drop it down to 90.3%. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
90% of the time, this kid's at school. The Supreme Court of the UK 18-page ruling overturned two lower courts' decisions that this guy broke the law. The lower court said, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. No, this now. Here's the other thing.
Okay.
I'm in a mood.
This is like it's Gondolas. Keep going.
Why would the school continue to try and prosecute this guy?
I will tell you, schools in the UK are way different than in the States here. They have like certain contracts where you cannot take your kids out of school without certain permission. It's not like a permission slip. There's some kind of really hardcore laws over there involving this. That I do know.
Whose child is this? Is this not his child?
Well, that I'm not qualified to say. I'm not Maury Povich. But I'm going to assume so. It is.
Let's go with yes.
Okay.
because it says his daughter.
Right.
Took his. Okay, the school. He asked the school. He said, "Can I take my kid? I want to take my kid." He didn't say it like that because he's British, but he said, "Can I take my kid to Disney World? I want to take my kid to Disney World."
Right.
In April, we're going to go April 13th to the 21st. Right, 7 days. The guy's coming over. He's not even doing a fortnight.
And to have a fortnight.
He's coming over for a week. This guy cares about his daughter so much. He wants her to have a great experience at Walt Disney World. Coming to a foreign country, because we're a foreign country, which would be an educational experience for the child. Right?
Right.
Okay. You better stay with me on
I'm
this.
staying with you.
All right. The school said, no, we're not going to let you be a good dad.
Wow.
We're going to keep your kid in school. I don't know if you know which side I'm leaning on here.
No, tell me.
I'm staying neutral.
Neutral.
So this school says, no, you can't take your kid.
They said, nada.
He may or may not have made a gesture and said, I'm taking her anyway.
Oh, see?
He was fined $180 US. $180 US. All right?
All right.
$180. Why is this school going after this guy this hard? Oh, wait a minute. How old do you think this child was?
Did you tell us in the story?
Nope.
Well, then how old is this child?
Now keep in mind, my daughter, she's a senior in high school.
Right.
Very difficult to take her out.
Oh,
of school.
Yeah. You can't really do it at that point very easily.
Okay. She's got all kinds of, finals she's got to take. She's got senior stuff she's got to do. Very difficult for her to catch up. My son, same thing. He's a sophomore. Same thing.
Right.
Difficult to take him out.
Right. Sports practices, yada, yada, yada.
This child, 6 years old.
Wow. You can't miss that kind of time.
Now, I don't know what it's like in the UK. That's first grade here in the United States. May even be kindergarten. Just depends. Okay. 6th grade. 6 years old, I'm saying. Not even 6th grade. 6 years old, this kid. 6 years old. What is this kid going to miss?
I don't know. Is this a private school or a public school over there?
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
Yeah. I'm
This is from, by the way, the New York Times.
Oh, I'm sure it's accurate.
Here's what the judge wrote. The effects the judge wrote include going over missed work, disturbing other students.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want to disturb their, coloring time. And setting back group learning. Most of all, the court found, if one pupil can be taken out whenever it suits the parents,
those darn parents,
then so can others.
What?
How dare that father? The court's ruling outlined the history of school attendance laws dating to 1870.
What?
When Parliament provided for the creation of public elementary schools and empowered local boards to require attendance by children ages 5 through 12.
Wow.
How about that? Explain this to me, please.
Dude, I'm a podcaster. I'm not a judge. I don't know. Like I said, I just know there are regulations or laws over there are a little more strict at when you can take kids out of school. I don't know. I know in the UK, there's a different set of standards for taking kids out of school. And I don't know if this is a private school or a public school over there. I don't know how that whole thing works. But there might be like a contract, they have to pay. I mean, they have to sign and then they have to actually pay tuition. And maybe this is they want their kids in the school so everyone's getting the same education. So that maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. In the long run, I don't know. But it sounds like they want to make an example of this dad. You will not take kids out of this school.
My goodness. What is going on?
That is hardcore.
Hey, I want to know. Feel free. You guys can send me emails. That's fine. You know where to find me. But I'm curious. I'm curious as to if anyone agrees with this. I'm just curious. And don't be, I'm not being mean. I understand there are rules and you got to follow. I'm a big rule follower. I think if rules are set in place, you got to follow the rules.
Absolutely.
That's the way that's what separates us from, nature. We have our rules. Nature doesn't abide by any rules. She just goes nuts. She sends hurricanes and tornadoes and floods and all that. I'm just saying. I understand that. But is this not ridiculous for a 6-year-old child?
Oh, totally. Totally.
All right. You'll have to ask your wife. She's an educator. Ask if I'm overstepping my bounds.
Oh, yeah. I'll see if she's heard anything about it.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm switching gears.
Switch it. Do you feel like switching it?
Yeah. Here. You ready for this?
I am. Is this a little more calm of a story?
Probably not.
Okay.
Robots at Walt Disney World. Go.
The creepy thing is they're soft touch robots.
That is a little weird. I was expecting, we know Star Wars Land's coming.
Right.
I love the idea of a BB-8 rolling around all over the place.
Oh, who doesn't? He's adorable.
R2, C-3PO.
Love them all.
K2SO. I would love that. That'd be awesome. But who's the soft touch? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. Sounds like something Howard Wolowitz would invent.
What? I mean, I guess maybe a Baymax. He'd be soft touch, right? He's a big balloon.
Big balloon. Kind of gassy.
He is a little gassy. So I don't know. I don't know about this. I love the idea. I think it's going to be cool.
Maybe. I don't know. Some things are better ideas than put into practice.
Like gondolas?
Like gondolas. Like a group of rogue soft robots attacking children.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about the robots. I've seen Westworld. I know.
They're very soft and good to give a hug, but they can pop your head like a tube of toothpaste.
As long as it's not, as long as it's not Yul Brynner in any of those, we'll be fine.
Oh
my goodness. Finally, Tim.
All right.
Because we've rambled long enough. Finally, did you hear the big news about Carrie Fisher? Princess Leia.
I did. This is good news.
This is great news.
We're
going to end on a high note. She's going to be in the next Star Wars.
Right. That we knew.
That's all you got?
No, come on.
But it's actually going to be Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia. It's not going to be that digitizing like they did.
Oh, right.
It's going to be actually her.
Yes. Because they shot the stuff.
What's that?
Didn't they shoot all her stuff?
No.
Oh.
No. They're going to take scenes from other movies. From the old, what are we up to now? Episode 8. Mm-hmm. They're going to have scenes that they had shot with her. They're going to fit those into the new Star Wars movie coming out.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Princess Leia is coming in.
Very nice.
And she's still going to be there, and that thanks to her brother and kids that said that that's okay. That's okay with them that they use her image
mm-hmm.
in the upcoming episode 8. No, it's not episode 8, right? No, yes, it is episode 8. I'm sorry,
8.
Episode 8.
I thought you were going to bring up that Carrie Fisher is going to be inducted as a Disney legend this year.
Yes, she is, along with
Mark Hamill.
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee's going to be there. Gary Marshall.
Mark Hamill, too?
Mark Hamill. Gary Marshall. A couple animators. Let's see. Clyde Geronimi. Hope I said that right. Manuel Gonzalez. Julie Traynor from Theatrical. This one, I'm not sure I get, actually. Oprah Winfrey.
I don't understand the whole Oprah Winfrey
one. I guess she did a couple small Disney things, I guess, relatively. But I guess, it is Oprah Winfrey, too. So...
Doesn't she have enough?
Well, exactly. When you think of, of Disney celebrities or people who made huge contributions to the company, Oprah Winfrey never really came to my mind.
Doesn't pop up there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Gary
I don't
Marshall,
know.
I get from all the Princess Diaries films. I mean, love those.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. So Disney buys Marvel.
Yes.
Disney buys Lucasfilm, Star Wars.
Yes.
Immediately,
Right out of the gate.
these people become Disney legends.
Absolutely.
So, you hate when I do this.
No,
I
can see you getting wound up.
No, I'm very excited.
Okay.
I want Disney to buy the Resort Loop franchise, and we will instantly become Disney legends.
Well, I'm not sure they have that much cash on hand.
Really?
I mean, we don't want to, the company to have any kind of financial problems after buying this empire.
Listen, I'm thinking they could maybe pay that father's fine in the UK, and we'd be like, yeah, okay, we'll sell it to you for that.
There you go.
Exactly.
Wow.
I want my statue over there for the Disney legends. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
that'd be awesome. $150 and a couple of park hoppers. That's what we're going for. Oh, very exciting. Very exciting. You got anything else?
I'm just trying to look up and see what Oprah's stuff is here. Well, give me one second. Give me 1 second.
You're gonna.
All right. Here we go.
I'll entertain everybody. Hang on.
I'm good. Please don't sing. Please don't sing. All right. Let's see here.
Oh, okay. He's ready.
Let's see. In 1998, she produced and starred in Beloved for Disney's Touchstone Pictures.
Never saw
it. She produced and starred in ABC's 1989's limited series The Women of Brewster Place.
Never saw it.
Would go on to produce many films for ABC, including Tuesdays with Maury, Before Women Had Wings, and Their Eyes Were Watching God under the Oprah Winfrey Presents banner.
You're just making titles up now, aren't you?
Yeah, you would. She voiced Eudora in The Princess and the Frog. And then
yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes.
And she will
that
co-star.
Doesn't make you a legend.
Well, and she'll co-star as Mrs. Witch in the 2018 film coming up called A Wrinkle in Time. Wow.
I thought that was with Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. That was a different
That's something different altogether. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's an impressive resume.
What? You and I are bigger Disney legends than them.
Well, I don't want to say it. I'm like, oh, well.
I mean, excuse me while my ego gets out of control here, but come on.
Well, it's not like Gary Marshall, who did the Dick Van Dyke Show and the Lucy Show and The Odd Couple for ABC and Happy Days and Vernon Shirley, Mork and Mindy. Joni Loves Chachi. Well, he can't all be winners, I guess. Angie, the New Odd Couple. Don't forget Pretty Woman, Princess Diaries, Race to Witch Mountain, and Hocus Pocus. So Gary Marshall's solid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I don't know.
And hey, don't send me emails about Oprah. Okay?
We love Oprah.
I like Oprah. It's a question.
It's not the most qualified of the ones up here on the list for this year. This is the closest bottom of the list she's ever been on.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
But I mean it endearingly. She's done a lot of great stuff. Just most of it wasn't for Disney, I don't think.
Me neither.
But
me
hey.
neither. It was mostly for herself. Anyway, Tim.
Yes, Bob.
That is all I've got. I'm going to get emails, aren't I?
You are. Let's wrap this up before maybe people will forget if we get out of the show really quickly. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter, ResortLoop Tim, Facebook at Tim Scott. If you want to be a Patreon supporter over at Resort Loop, you can join us at ResortLoop.com/support. And you can always find us at the website, ResortLoop.com.
I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook. Like us over there as well. Follow us on Twitter. And what else should folks do, Tim?
Everyone should go out there and please go out there and share the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the show, but now you want to share your love of Disney, right? Unfortunately, a lot of our friends, family, and coworkers just don't share the same enthusiasm we do for all things Disney. Well, now MyDismatch.com has made it even easier with the all-new MyDismatch apps for iOS and Android devices. Just download the My Diz Match app and connect with new Disney friends today. And now, for a limited time, you'll get your first month of full membership free just for signing up. Look for the new My Diz Match apps on iTunes and Google Play and start connecting with real Disney friends today.